What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wilson, and I'm here to talk to you about the Seachem Tidal 110 and how it's been doing over the last, oh man, it's almost been a year. So you've got one clicking over there because I want you to hear the sound it makes when the water level's low. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these bad boys running, and I want to talk to you about what I like and what I didn't like. When I did the unboxing, I thought it was a great looking piece. I thought it was going to go well. I thought it was going to operate very well, and I thought it was going to be easy to maintain. And while a lot of those things bode very well, there are some things that I might have changed in the design that I think is slightly flawed, but that's remained to be seen by you, the consumer. So this is not a video affiliated with Fluval. Fluval did not send me any of these like some people thought. Oh, they sent you some free, so you made it sound really cool. That's not the case. I actually bought these for the business and sold them for a while. Aaron Kunk-ul, what's up, my friend? So this is one of them, and I'm going to try to turn it around. What's going on, Lisa Aqua? So here we go. This is the Tidal 110, okay? And it's really, really effective. Josh Cunningham, what's going on? As you can see, you've got the surface skimmer. It does a great job of keeping everything really clear from the top. This tank is old, so it is slightly tinged green, but this is just 110 and some sponge filters. It does a phenomenal job. So you've got your nice little, let's turn down the flow, barely to a trickle. We can crank it up just a smidge, or we can full blow this thing out. This little knob here I think was a great design. However, if you just slap it down like that, that means that it's good to go again. But that's an indicator saying that, well, hey, this thing is in need of some changing. Very easy to pull this piece right off. Very, very simple. The bin is still very large. So, I like it. I think it's very effective. Some people had said, I don't like the blue colors on here. Well, that's Seachem's thing. They want it to be different. I think if they went with a darker gray color, I think it would have been great. Hawaiian Peacock, aloha, brother. I think it would have been better to do it that way. However, I don't see that affecting anything because look, you've already got this massive piece inside the aquarium, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But outside of that, it is a great choice. It definitely goes head to head with the Aqua Clear 110. And the reason why I'm doing this live is because, well, I can't make anything up. I can't write down any points. I can't think of this. I'm just going on the cusp. I'll answer questions about it for a few minutes. We're going to keep this under 5. And this way, people that said, oh, Fluval sent it to him. He's just a sellout. Not the case, but at least maybe this will ease some minds. What's up, Jay? The 220 background is popping, my man. I'd like to see some pictures. Tag us. So here are some design flaws. Those were the cool points. Very effective, very quiet unless the water level is low, which may happen. There's a little bit of color contrast, which isn't a huge deal. And I do like that when I turn it all the way down, oh, sorry about that, it is just a little trickle. All right, so let's go and turn this bad boy on real quick, and I'll show you some things that I do not like about it. So, I could live without the baby poop parts. Yeah, everybody says that. Paint them. Paint them if you want. I mean, the Aqua Clear, I could have lived without it if it wasn't, because it's not clear. You still see it. I'd rather just have a black piece of material in there. But so one of the things I don't like is, let's kind of go into the water and see. That piece, come on, focus. The bubbles are distracting. So this piece to me is just a little too thick. I think that they could kind of cut that down a little bit, way too big. And I do not like that it is not squared off. Those are really the only two negatives. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to let you hear this. When the water level gets too low, yeah. Look at this. They're going to be under $100. Let me move this back here. I was moving it around. So we have to keep the tanks really far off because they're not situated. So if you lose that piece, you're going to get this weird sound. Can you hear that sound? V-Stag, what's going on? So not everybody's going to love it. Not everybody's going to hate it. You're going to get, you know, your die-hard AquaClear. You know, they're going to say, oh man, I should have got the AquaClear. It's much better filtration. Just pack that sucker full and you won't get as much bypass, in my opinion. But these were just purchased for the store and they work really well. Seachem, like I said, did a great job. They teamed up with a really good motor maker, as you can see. But that is the noise that I do not like. And you can see the water level, I left it slightly lower. They did a good job. I think overall they did a pretty decent job. So let me show you something over here. So I put one on here as well. This one is actually off, but I want you to see, because we removed all the media to cycle another tank. And Nelson, that's okay that you don't like it, man. I mean, you've got to use exactly what you want to use. I've used AquaClears many times in the past and have found that they do break down often on me. The motor burns out even if a little bit of sand gets in. So Don Gray, what's up? So while I do own one, matter of fact, I think I have a 50, AquaClear 50. I think it could be fine-tuned a little bit more. So, I mean, everybody's going to like something more than the other. AquaClear is made by Fluval, which is Hagen. So it used to be the Fluval AquaClear, then they made the C4, the C5. But I understand, folks, you're talking, I like sumps and canisters better than I like HOBs. Absolutely, hands down. But for the folks that cannot and will not purchase canisters, this is it. So this is the Seachem Tidal 110 a year later. All of them are still working. I've had no burnouts, no issues, other than the fact that I think the design is slightly flawed. I wish it was squared off and not rounded like that. I think they were trying for a little bit more space, and I don't think that the added space does anything extra. And I really think that this piece right here can be trimmed down. I really do. I don't think they need that big of a piece. So overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. But one of the big things is, just like Heather just said, I like the flow control. Absolutely. I think the AquaClear's flow control is very, very, what's the word I want to use? It's not good. Let's just do it that way. It's not good. The reason why, Russell, you haven't experienced that noise is because I dropped the water level and tilted it back so you could hear that. But Rymac, this filter is good for the price, and if you can't get AquaClear online at a cheaper price, the big box retailers really gouge you for an AquaClear 110, whereas the Tidal 110 you can get for around 75, 80 bucks. So overall, good filter. There's some things that I would have changed. There's some things that I think AquaClear does better in terms of the way it's shaped, the way it looks. The filter basket can attach to the underside of the lid to help prevent water dripping. Convenient. Yep, absolutely. So that's what's neat. See, you can attach it right here. It's pretty packed in there. So, I mean, overall, I really like it. But like some people said, the colors may be a little off, and those design flaws, I think, could be done. This is their first. This is the first time they've done it with the Tidal, so I'm hoping the next generation will be. I hope they listen to the consumers. Let's put it that way. So I think this moves a little bit more water. I wouldn't say much better. I think this moves a little bit more water than the AquaClear. I think it gives you some really great options with the ability to control flow, because literally with AquaClear it's slow or fast. There's not a trickle. I can just crank it up a little bit, give it a little. I can dial it back a half a notch. There's just many different types of flow that you can get out of this. And this is a 180 gallon tank, and it did a pretty dang good job along with the 4 sponge filters. So folks, this is a year later. This is the Tidal 110. I give it an 8 out of 10 for some design flaws. I think it does a really good job of holding media, being very versatile. I just think it needs to be fine-tuned a little bit by some engineers or some architects, so to speak. So folks, thanks so much for watching, liking, disliking, sharing your comments. Tell me in the comments below, do you like it? Do you not like it? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And yes, I agree. Maybe turning the skimmer off, or maybe a detachable skimmer would be better so that folks that didn't want it or didn't need it didn't have to use it. You know what's next. Holla!